Welcome back to the Back Shack. It's cocktail time again and we're doing another tiki drink. So this time we're doing an interesting drink. It's called Blackbeard's Ghost. And this one comes from Beachbum Berry, who's one of the real key figures in the revival of tiki in the 90s. So apparently he developed this in 1994 and it was a takeoff on the Pirate Grog from a restaurant called Blackbeard's Galley, hence Blackbeard's Ghost. So it's an adaptation of that, and it's got a number of ingredients, and I think you're gonna love it. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do is get our rums. So this is a split-based rum drink. Many tiki drinks will have a split of 2 or even 3, sometimes even 4 rums in them. So this one has 2. So it's typically a Demerara rum and a light rum. So it calls for light Virgin Islands rum. I don't have a Virgin Islands rum, but I've got a few white rums on hand. So you can see what you can use. If you want something really basic, you could go for something like the Bacardi white rum. It's always a decent standby. I also have a rum from Martinique. It's an Agricot rum called St. James. So that might be a little bit closer to the Virgin Islands rum. And then I also have one that's a mix of Jamaica, Barbados, and Trinidadian rum. And it's called Plantation 3 Stars. So these are our 3 options here. This one's pretty basic. I don't think I'm going to use that. So I think we're going to try the cocktail with both of these rums and we'll see how they go. This one has a nice mild but still kind of complex flavor. This one has a really intense flavor. So we'll see how these ones hold up in the cocktail, how each of them interacts with the ingredients. So we'll put these aside and we'll get everything ready. So you're going to need a shaker tin, and a jigger so you can measure your alcohol and your ingredients. All right, so the first thing that we're going to put in there is 1.5 ounces of orange juice. Fresh squeeze is the best, but I haven't been able to squeeze any fresh orange juice, so I'm going to get some store-bought orange juice from the fridge here. So we need 1.5 ounces of orange juice. Then we need 1 ounce of lemon juice. So you'll see this looks like a store-bought container, but I actually squeeze the lemons and use a funnel to get them in here. Just a good container to keep it in the fridge. Then we need 1 ounce of Falernum. So I'm using a locally produced Falernum, but if you have access to Velvet Falernum or Falernum number 9, any store-bought Falernum should do. It's a nice spicy mixture, usually steeped in some kind of alcohol, rum, or that kind of thing. Then you'll need some apricot brandy. I've got a couple handy here. I've got the McGuinness apricot brandy. It's a pretty standard one. You should be able to find most places. And then I have this other one, Bowles apricot brandy, which I've had on hand for a while. And you'll see I kind of prefer the Bowles. It's almost done. I think we'll use that if we can today. But either one will really be fine. This one I find really has brandy scent on the nose. This one is a little bit more alcoholic, so it depends how you want your drink to be, a little bit more boozy seeming or a little bit more fruity. So we'll try it with the Bowles here. So we need 1/2 ounce of apricot brandy. And then we get into our rums. So for the rum, we need a Demerara rum. So I have on hand a few different bottles of El Dorado rum. So it's produced in Guyana and it's a Demerara rum. I'm choosing a dark one. They have an amber one as well. Either one would be fine. If you don't have a Demerara rum, you could substitute a dark Jamaican rum. It'd be fine for that. So we have half an ounce of that. Just kind of add some depth to the cocktail. And then our main rum is going to be one of the white rums. So I'm going to start with the Plantation 3 Stars. And we need 1.5 ounces of the Plantation 3 Stars. And we need 2 dashes of Angostura bitters. I think this should really round out the flavor. And take your shaker tin, fill it with ice. About 10-15 seconds. And then we're going to do what's known as a dirty pour, which is basically dump everything in. So the ice and the drink is all going to go in there together. You put it in a double rocks glass. I'm using these Mai Tai style glasses here. And for garnish, we'll do a wheel of lime. Nice wheel of lime there. And we'll get a little bit of mint from the garden. So when you have your mint, you gotta twist it together, hit it on the side of the glass, clap it. That just kind of gets the oils moving, gets the scents happening. And there we have our Blackbeard's Ghost. I'll add a straw with this one, put the straw in by the mint, so we get the nice mint scent as we're drinking it. All right, so now on to our option. We'll make the same thing, so same ingredients, but we're just gonna change our rum for the St. James Martinique Agricole rum. Shake, 10-15 seconds. Dirty pour into the glass. Garnish with a lime wheel. And some mint. You can really smell that mint pop when you hit it. Get a straw in there close to the mint. And we have our 2 Blackbeard's Ghosts. We're ready to taste our 2 Blackbeard's Ghosts. All right, we'll try first the one that we made with the Plantation 3 Stars. Yeah, it's great. You can feel like the citrus and the spices of the Falernum come through right away. It's not really heavy on the booze. You can taste the rum, definitely. Even though there's orange juice in there, it doesn't really taste like an orange kind of drink. So you're not being hit with a real fruit juice type of drink. It just seems to have sort of more layers and complexity than just that. I think the Apricot Brandy is sort of adding a nice little bit of a twist in there. So it's definitely an easygoing drink, kind of easily approachable. Nice with the mint here. Yeah, you could definitely have more than one of those. Really nice drink. Yep. Like a lot of these tiki drinks, nice for a hot summer day. All right, so now we'll try our next one here, made with the Martinique Agricole rum, St. James rum. So exact same recipe, we just swapped out the rum. Nice, actually, really different. We really have kind of like a more herbal, kind of aromatic aspect to it. I wonder, like, if we smell these rums here. And we still get the citrus notes coming through, the spice of the Falernum. You know, so if I smell this, it really smells like a rum. And even though it's clear, you can almost smell sort of the molasses in there. Not as heavy as a darker rum, but definitely there. And if I smell this one here, yeah, it's completely different. It's almost, could it be like tequila or mezcal almost? Like a sort of a smoky, herbal type of thing to it. Not quite like the funk that would be in a Jamaican rum, but like a heavy smell. Maybe like kind of like vegetation, you know, overripe, almost rotten kind of vegetation, but it doesn't like smell bad. But just, you know, that's kind of the characteristic of it here, and it's definitely imparting that to the drink. So I think you'll find, because the Falernum's in there, and the Apricot Brandy, the dark Demerara rum, it's actually holding up or kind of standing up to this strong flavor. Yeah, maybe not as quite as approachable as the other one, which is like this, but still, nevertheless, really good. Yeah, both of them have their own unique characteristics, so they become, with the same ingredients and just swapping out the rum, almost different drinks. Definitely worth your while to try. I love them both. If I had to pick one, maybe if I was going to be sitting out on the beach, around the pool or something on a hot day, I might go for the milder flavor of the plantation. But if I'm having a drink kind of right after dinner, even before dinner, kind of getting ready for dinner, I want kind of a heavier flavor, I'd definitely go for the St. James. But they're both great. Well, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video of us making Blackbeard's Ghosts. If you try out the recipe, please let me know in the comment below how it did. And if there are other tiki drinks or other cocktails at all you'd like me to try out here at the Back Shack, just let me know in the comments. If you like the drinks, or you like the video, or both, please give me a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. We're going to be coming out with more videos on outdoor cooking, eating, and making cocktails. Thanks again, and we'll see you in the next video.